Ashley, that was a fantastic ride. How do you feel right now?
I'm pretty thrilled. I have not shown in quite some time, so I'm pretty thrilled. He was incredibly hot outside, and I think I maybe overwarmed up a little tiny bit outside because he was so hot. He got a little backed off. He was up when he came in and then got a little tired in the middle of the test. You know, I'm thrilled. I have a great horse. I am so lucky to have such a good horse. I'm so lucky to be able to compete at such a great horse show. I never ever take that for granted. I have to tell you, that's the one thing that I always love to keep in my riding, is that I love to go to these beautiful horse shows. Yes, it's about competition, but really it's about riding my horse and having a great time, and the experience, and being in a place where I'm able to experience such a great show as this. It's pretty terrific.
So what were you thinking in there when he was kind of, starting to go after the first halt? I was thrilled with him. He went off and he was really, really good, and he came to his extension. And then just as the test went on, he was very scared of one camera over there, or the little flower thing. So he was a little backed off. But again, I think he put in a great effort. There was some things where I thought were fabulous. In his passage, he was so light and dancing. It was really a great feeling. And sometimes he gets a bit heavy in the passage. And the one thing that really made me, again, take my hat off to my horse is he was tired. He was, and he came down that center line, and he passaged, and he piaffed, and he passaged, and I could feel him groaning. And he just kept trying. So, that to me is, that's a super partnership, I think, and I'm happy. He's 14 now. I've had him since he was 6. It's a long time together with a horse, and to see him come out again, like I said, I have not shown in probably half a year. To see him come out and do what he did, I'm thrilled. And tomorrow is the freestyle, which is definitely his favorite thing. He loves going to his music. So, I'm thrilled. His name is Pop Art, and that makes me curious. What music will you pick for him for the cure?
Oh, it's really funny. I'm going to tell you a little bit about his name first. I got him in Holland, and his name was Papa Chico Prince. And my mother-in-law said, "You can't call him Papa Chico Prince." And I said, "But it's really bad luck to change their names." And she said, "Well, you have to change his name to be something like Papa Chico Prince." So she is a big Andy Warhol collector, so she said to me, "Why don't you call him Pop Art? It's like Papa Chico, but it's Pop Art." And at the time he was little and he wasn't really built, and I said, "Pop Art? Do you think it's really going to suit him?" And she said, it'll suit him. So that's why he's got that name.
And it really suits him.
And it suits him now, right? Karen Robinson did my music. I'm writing the same music I did at the World Equestrian Games, because I have to tell you, I loved it so much, and in a way I wanted to finish at that show with it. But I loved it, and my husband said, "Listen, you love doing it, go and do it again." And I think that really says it all. I do love doing it. So I'm going to be writing to Karen Robinson's music that she made for me. It is actually the fireworks music, so the music that goes to the firework display at Epcot Center in Disney World. And part of it, my daughter actually picked out, and that is the National Treasure theme song. So it switches a little bit in the middle, and Karen was able to put a little bit of my daughter's song in there, because that's one that she wanted to have in there. So I've got a bit of both. So he is my national treasure, and he is like fireworks when you ride him sometimes to the music. So it's very suitable.
Well, we cross our fingers for you for tomorrow. What is your kind of first thought you have in mind for tomorrow?
Yeah, again, I'm just going to go in and have a great time. I find when I ride, enjoying myself, I ride the best. When I try too hard and put too much pressure on myself, I honestly think my horse feels like I'm disappointed in him. And it was funny because I had this...
You surely aren't.
I am not disappointed in him. And the funny thing was, I had this one sports psychologist work with me once, and I was having this one problem in the test all the time. And she said, I said, he really, really disappoints me. He doesn't do this one movement very well. Time after time, he doesn't do it. And she said to me, "Well, maybe he's actually trying really hard, and maybe that's the best he can do." And I said, "Oh, no. And then I got in my car, and I was thinking, yeah, maybe he is actually trying really hard, and that is the best he can do." And since I've adopted that mindset a little bit when I go in and I ride him, and no matter what he gives me, I really have to believe at that minute he is trying his hardest. That's how I feel, and I feel that gives me my best ride. So I will be on his team and hoping for the best tomorrow.
So good luck, and thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Take care.